bit of a change of plan to where we originally planned on going when we got up this morning. So we were going to head to the Motor Museum at Bourton-on-the-Water, but because it was just such awful weather this morning, we changed our mind. So we're heading into Banbury to B&M and probably Dunelm as well, depending on how much time we've got. So we'll do a little bit of shopping and film there. But we will still go to the Motor Museum. It's Matt's choice for his sort of birthday day out. We were going to go yesterday, but it turned out that Saturday was quite a sort of busy, full-on day really with our friend Stan, and he actually ended up staying a lot later than normal. So he was there till sort of almost 11 o'clock at night. So yeah, it was a sort of tiring day, but a really fun day as well. And we always have good fun when Stan comes over, and a really good laugh as well. Unfortunately, Harriet couldn't make it because she was busy with work, but hopefully next time she'll be able to come as well. So yes, Matt had a really lovely birthday, didn't you?
It was lovely, thank you.
Yeah, we sort of spent it at home. We just had a sort of relaxing day, ate far too much birthday cake. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Aww.
Happy birthday, dear Maffy. Happy birthday to you. Did you make a wish?
I did. Oh, lovely, thank you.
And just really watched TV and vegged out, didn't we?
It's lovely.
So yeah, it was a really nice day, and we did need it really to recharge our batteries. Yes, so Matt got some nice gifts, including the lovely shirt that he's wearing, which was from me. Yes, it was just a nice all-round weekend really. Yeah, so I think we're in Deddington now, are we?
We're just coming out of there.
So we're not far now from Banbury. Now we're not actually going into the centre of Banbury.
No.
These shops are sort of on the outskirts, and there's a lot of large places there. Dunelm, B&M. Is there a Halfords? Isn't
There's
there?
a massive Halfords, yeah. It's like a big industrial area, isn't it?
Yeah. So there's some good shops there. But we are still walking Woody this afternoon at 5, although it'll probably be a little bit later. So we haven't got too long to spend here. But it's probably good to have a bit of a time limit because I think you can just sort of get caught up in these places, you know, and just end up walking round and round and round for hours. So we have got a time limit. It's a nice old Merc.
Yeah, lovely.
So that we will be back for Woody, but we might be a little bit late for him, but I don't think he'll mind.
It's going to stay dry as well this afternoon. But this morning was awful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really awful. Now you wouldn't even know it was raining. No. It's so lovely now. That's always the way, isn't it?
We saw Capri there as well. There's a show on.
Yeah, there must be. I've seen a couple of MGs as well. Okay, so I'll put the camera down now and we'll see you in B&M.
Lovely present from Julie for my birthday was this phone case, and this is one of my favourite images. I can't remember the artist, but it's the Japanese tsunami wave. Really famous image. It's been all over the world, and I love this image, and now it's on my phone case.
Okay, so we're in the laundry department, and I don't actually need anything here, but they have got some lovely things if you did have, you know, a nice separate laundry room. Yeah, they're nice.
Wonder the same for the...
Oh yeah. What, for your cleaning?
Yeah.
Bits.
What's £7? I'm only £3.50.
Yeah. Bargain. I quite like these sort of fruity ice moulds. They're quite good fun. Now Now this is the mistake that we've made before. So I've just taken this bowl from the shelf, and to me this seems absolutely tiny. And I said to Matt, that's not the right size, that's going to be too small. But I got my trusty traveller's notebook out of my bag with the sizes written in, got my tape measure, and this is the exact size. I'm going to put this in the basket, but I wouldn't have bought that because I would have thought it was far too small and I would have picked a bigger one. So believe me, you need to write down your sizes in your traveller's notebooks. These plastic style glasses for out of doors, just £2 for the wine glasses, and they've also got a different style there in the tumblers as well, again for just £2. Finished our coffee and cookie. I thought I'd have a look around the Tesco's Homewares, and they've got some really lovely stuff. So this is those plastic style glasses again, which are really great if you're having like a party outdoors or something. And they've got some really nice wooden pieces as well. I really like wooden bowls and wooden pieces and that sort of rustic look. So I think these are really nice. I love the blue. This is quite similar to our set that we've got, but this has got sort of a brighter glaze on it. Look at the little espresso mugs. There's only one of those left, unfortunately. I think they're really lovely. And then just going a little bit further along, I really love the creamware. And a lot of it is reduced to clear, but it's all really good prices. And I think that looks pretty good quality as well. Another thing I really love is this cafetiere. I think that's just so sort of elegant, especially if you had some nice sort of glass coffee cups as well. I think that would be really nice. Yeah, I really do love the creamware. At the moment we don't have a lot of room in our kitchen for storage, otherwise I would have several sort of dinner sets in different colours and things, but we just haven't really got the room, like I say, to store them. But that is a dream of mine, to have lots of you know, crockery and lots of glassware as well. So we really do need to come up with some storage ideas. Again, these lovely little glass bowls. You've got the fruit bowl and then these little ice cream bowls. They're really lovely. £1.75. You can't go wrong. They've also got a really nice range of cups. And again, we've got far too many cups, but I always like to have a look. They're quite nice. Very Blanche Devereaux. It's nice. Perfect gift for a Winnie the Pooh fan. I was saying about that lovely glass cafetiere, and here are the cups to go with it, or mugs. I think they're really lovely. They've also got the glass espresso cups and the what are they called? I can't remember what they're called now, for coffee, aren't they? The Irish coffee cups, coffee glasses. Nice glass teapot, and then the tinted ones as well, pink and green. Really nice. Really impressed with it all. Morning now, and I'm about to show you what we ended up buying in B&M. Now, I did plan on doing this last night, but by the time we got it in from the Woody walk, because it was quite a late one, I was really exhausted. So I'm going to show you now. Now, also this morning I edited what we recorded yesterday, and I realised that we were in B&M and then all of a sudden we were in Tesco's. Well, Tesco's was another one of those stores on that same sort of shopping complex, with B&M and Dunelm and Halfords and some other places as well. And it was a really big Tesco store with a really nice clothing section and the homeware section, which I showed you a little bit of as well. So after B&M, we didn't have time, because we had to get back obviously for Woody. We didn't have time to go into Dunelm, but we did just pop into Tesco's for a coffee and a cookie, and then just had a quick look around before heading home. But that's definitely somewhere I would like to go back to, because they really did have some lovely things in Tesco's. But let me show you what we did end up buying then in B&M. So the first thing was Matt's purchase, and just a sort of general plastic dustpan and brush for his workshop down there, and that was just £4, so quite nice. And then you may remember that Matt actually picked up that sort of tin cleaning product holder. As we were sort of walking around, we decided that probably wasn't the best one. Because of the shape, it probably wouldn't sit in the cupboard very well, and you can't sort of then pack other boxes around it. So we changed our minds on that, and we bought this plastic cleaning caddy, and I think that will fit in the cupboard a lot better. And it's really just for, you know, things that you would then carry around the house as you're cleaning, like all of your cleaning products, your polish, a duster, and all things like that. And it's just easier than keep going back to the cleaning cupboard. So that was that. And again, that was £4. I thought that was quite a good price as well. I'll just sort of work my way through it here. You saw me picking this up, the washing bowl, which I thought was far too small, but that is actually the right size. We did actually look as well for a pedal bin. They had some really nice ones in there, but they didn't actually have one in the colour we wanted. They had all of the greys and the blacks and a lovely sort of green shade, but they didn't have our cream one, so we'll have a look for one of those at a later date as well. So the next thing then is this little storage container. This is actually plastic with a nice sort of pine lid, just £3, and this is actually for Matt's coffee pods. So at the moment he just keeps them in the box that they come in the cupboard, but we actually wanted to put them in a nice pot next to the coffee machine. So that's that, and that's the perfect size really. We've been looking for something for that size for a while, so Matt will dispense those in there later. And then I got 3 more of these smaller storage baskets, and these were just £1.50 each. And you may remember that I sorted all of my hair care products in that drawer in the bathroom into these 2 plastic crates. They were slightly bigger than these, but I must say that has been a real sort of game changer. I don't normally use that word, so I don't know why I'm saying that, but that really has made a difference because I can just take the basket into the shower with me, don't have to worry about finding out individual products or anything, and they all stack nicely. So that is a really sort of good home hack. So I've got some more to go into the other bathroom drawers, basically 1 for each of the other drawers here. Things like in my toiletries and skincare drawer, I also have some tissues in there which I wouldn't need to put into a crate, so I just got 1 to go beside them. But I'll do all of that sorting as well on camera. But yeah, £1.50 each, really nice, really handy those. I've got some smaller things here at my feet, not very exciting, pack of light bulbs and just some scotch tape, just because it seemed quite a good value. And then you may have seen me looking at this actually in store as well. So this lovely candle, this again was £4, and the fragrance of this one is Palo Santo and smoked sandalwood, but it smells, oh, it's really, really nice. So I shall have that in the bathroom, but this is a really nice pot. It is actually glass, and once the candle's gone, I could perhaps put some AT light in there. I think that's got quite a nice pattern on it. So that was that. Yes, and then this is something as well that Matt and I have both wanted to get for quite a while, and I think this is something we're both going to enjoy. I normally always have projects on the go, but occasionally when, you know, I put down my crochet or my embroidery or whatever I'm working on, I do still feel like I want to do something, but perhaps can't concentrate on embroidery or crochet or other sort of miniature projects. And I think this will be the answer to stop me from then picking up my phone and doom scrolling. And I don't know about you, I mean, if you enjoy doom scrolling, well, I suppose you wouldn't call it doom scrolling, but if you enjoy looking through your feed, you know, and spending quite a bit of time on there, then that's all well and good. But if you feel like me when you've been doing it, after sort of half an hour or so, you think you just wish you could get the time back because it's such a waste, then this might be the answer. So I'm going to have a go at one of these, maybe later today or later this evening, and I might do a little bit of recording as well, just to let you see how I get on with it. They only actually had a couple of styles of these. So one was wild animals, and then this precious planet one as well. And this just seemed to have a little bit more in it. You know, it's got some really sort of lovely designs in there. Some of them are really, really detailed, and others aren't so detailed. So you can choose which one suits you. And Matt has got so many art supplies, lovely pencils and felt top pens and things like that. So, you know, plenty of scope for these. So yeah, looking forward to having a go with that. And then just a couple of more things. So this box, this is, Matt picked this one up as well because it's got the handle on it and it will fit an A4 pad. So he's going to use that to sort of carry his art supplies around the house. He keeps them in drawers at the moment, but then again, it's the same sort of situation with my shampoo drawer. You have to keep finding out what you want and it's all, you know, in the drawer, all sort of messy. This way he'll be able to keep it more organised. And then he's got everything in there that he needs to go and settle down and do one of his miniature paintings. or other artworks. And then just one final crate which I bought. Yes, £3.50, which I thought was a pretty good price, with the lid as well. And this is for my craft room. And I've got the little cutter, wood cutter in there. It's just sitting on a shelf in my cupboard at the moment. So every time I go in there, I'm knocking the plug, and all the sort of pieces with it are just loose on top. So I just wanted somewhere safe to keep that. And then I can just take the whole thing out of the cupboard when I want to use it. So that was it. That was all of my purchases from B&M, but it's definitely a place that we want to go back. We did actually take quite a few photos as well of things that we liked the look of, and there were quite a few bedding sets and things like that, and Matt found quite a few bits for the garden. So yeah, we'll definitely be going back, and we'll take you along with us.
So Julie mentioned that we picked this up in B&M, and it's ideal for my little coffee pot. So I'm just going to next to my little Dolce Gusto coffee machine here. These are the actual coffee pods I use. I always keep them in this sort of box. So hopefully it should look quite nice. I'm hoping I can fit an entire box in, but I'm not sure. Probably not. No. That's a shame, but it looks nice, doesn't it? It looks more pleasing and easy accessible, so I go into the cupboard. I can just go into my little dispenser there. Can enjoy our little coffees. Cup of coffee.
Oh, lovely.
There you go.
Thank you. So you may remember a few vlogs ago I spoke to you about the importance of keeping your hairbrushes clean to keep a healthy scalp, and I shared with you my technique for washing the brushes. Well, today I want to talk about makeup brushes and the importance as well of keeping your makeup brushes clean. Now, my hairbrushes I usually clean once a week. My makeup brushes I don't do as often. I usually do these probably once a month, sometimes a little bit longer, but it really is important to keep them clean, because you can see here on my blusher brush how the blusher is sort of clogging up the bristles there, and then all you're doing is actually just applying all of that to your skin. So like I say, really important to keep them clean. And I'm going to show you today how I actually clean them. Now, I have 4 large makeup brushes. So I've got my normal sort of loose powder brush here. This is my bronzing powder brush, and then my blusher brush. And I probably use these on a daily basis. I have got another large brush in the drawer, which I'm not going to clean today. And that's just because these do actually take quite a while to dry. You obviously have to wait until all of the water soaked out of the bristles before you can use them again. So don't always wash all of your brushes all at once, as you'll find then you won't have anything to actually apply your makeup with. So I'm just doing the 3 of them today, and I'm going to show you now how I actually clean them. So to actually clean them, I'm going to be using my foaming face wash, but you can also use a really gentle soap, and sometimes I will use Dove soap. And what you do is just wet them under the tap. With these, you don't actually want to immerse the whole thing in water as you would with your hairbrush. Otherwise, you'll sort of loosen the bristles from the holder. So just sort of get them as wet as you can. And this will get out any sort of surface product. I'm just using warm water here. And then just squirt on or apply some of your cleaner. I'm going to put that on both sides as this is quite a thick one. And then work that in to the bristles. And already there I can see lots of bronzy and powdered colour water coming out. Once you've worked that in, you can rinse again. Rinse until the water runs clear. Squeeze out the excess water. And then you want to give that a really good shake. And it's a good idea to do that outside so you're not going to spray water everywhere. Once you've given them all a good shake out, just lay them onto a piece of kitchen towel, give them a bit of a press, dry off the handles, and then you can leave those to dry overnight. I like Wednesdays because it's Matt's work at home day. His miniature art day. Can I come and see what you're doing?
Yeah.
That looks good. So what are you working on?
It's another beach scene, but I'm trying to make it look like in a Van Gogh sort of style, that post-impressionist sort of style.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Looks good though.
It's getting there, I think. So, I think basically because they say he put a lot of emotion into it, didn't they? So all these paint and brush strokes were more fluid, so. But yeah, it's fun, it's interesting, it's fun.
Well, it looks good so far.
So I'm just about to make the coffee for our coffee and chat, and I just thought I'd show you the muffins that we're going to have with our coffee. It's the Tesco Finest Sicilian Lemon Curd Muffins. I don't think we've actually had these before. They're only £2 actually, but they are 407 calories per muffin. It's a quarter of really every daily allowance. So that's one of the reasons we only have these once a week. But oh, they look nice.
What was it? Lemon curd muffin.
Yes, Sicilian lemon curd muffin.
Probably an 8 out of 10, and it would have got a higher score if the top icing rosette hadn't fallen off.
Yeah.
But that's probably quite picky. They were nice.
They're very, very nice.
Really
Yeah.
nice. there was actually quite a lot of lemon curd in the centre. A lot of these things you don't really get a lot of the jammy filling and things like that, but that was...
They were the finest ones as well, so
Yeah.
but not bad for £2.
£2,
That's good, isn't it?
Nice little treat, and with coffee as well. I always love lemon and orange with coffee.
That's a quarter of your calorie allowance for today, though. 407 calories.
That's something I want to really think about, actually, because I do feel like I'm putting weight on again, and it's just because I haven't really been doing my exercises. And we had Stan over, so we
my
ate
birthday
quite badly that day. Your birthday, because we had cake left over from Stan, because that's what we had for dessert, didn't we? Cake and ice cream.
And then we had my
and
birthday.
then we had the cake and ice cream that day with your
2
birthday.
cakes.
And we said, right, we'll just use up the cake that we had when Stan was here. We won't break into your birthday cake. We'll leave that. And I think we had 3 pieces of cake each.
In one day. In one day.
Real piggies.
Yeah.
But I do feel like I'm putting weight back on.
I do as well. We've got to...
I mean, it's not something we do every day, is it? With the cake.
I think if we ate like that every day, we'd be in trouble, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
But it just makes you feel quite sluggish, doesn't it? You start putting a bit of weight on.
I do feel quite heavy at the moment.
I do.
And when I start putting weight on, I get it around my face, so my face starts looking quite big at the bottom.
Pretty face.
Chubby, pretty bit chubby. And then around my stomach and that sort of middle area, and I don't like it. And it's when your clothes start feeling a bit uncomfortable and things like that. It's not so much, I want to look skinny or anything, but I just want to feel
better,
healthier.
Feel healthier,
yeah.
Because we were eating really well, weren't we?
Yeah. Well, we sort of had fads, don't we?
Yeah, we sort of we eat really, really clean, really healthy.
Yeah.
And then we just go the opposite.
And it's normally when Stan comes for lunch.
Yeah.
All hell breaks loose and we just...
Chips, pizza, beer. Yeah.
We don't think about health at all when he comes.
No.
We probably should, shouldn't we?
We should really.
But anyway, so I want to start doing some more exercising, and I've downloaded a couple of, just sheets really showing me the entire body exercises within about 6 or 7 different exercises.
Yeah, it's basically you're using a compound movement for every single body part, on your arms, your shoulders, chest, back, and legs, which is really good.
So it's sort of part using weights, part just your own body weight, and then there was one with the stretchy band, which you've got, haven't you?
Yeah.
And you put it around the door, and you basically
it's
just
like a row. You're doing a row. That's for your back and your biceps.
And then what's it called when you just lay?
Floor exercise.
No,
planking.
Plank and a plank.
Yeah.
And I've got 2.
But you can't do that every day though.
No, I know.
You need at least 2 days recovery. So probably I'd start with 2 days a week.
Yeah.
And go from there.
So I want to do that, but we also want to try and get in more
walks. Yeah.
I mean, it's been pretty bad weather, hasn't it, again?
Yeah, we've gone from one extreme to the other, and we've gone from really, really hot weather to pouring down rain
really
again.
Sort of drizzly old rain.
Yeah, Woody don't mind though, he don't care about the rain.
Care, and I don't mind it, like I've said before, I don't mind if it's a light rain, I don't mind coming home a little bit damp. But it's that when you're walking and it's, you're having to bend your head against it and things, that's...
Yeah, we've had some heavy rain, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, good for the garden, but...
Yeah, so there's that little money spider again.
Should I get rid of him?
It just sort of keeps visiting.
Yeah. Is it the same one, you think?
Well, I'm not sure.
I should put him.
Can't see any identifying features. Just put him on the back of the sofa.
Put him on there.
You're meant to say thank you for visiting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not coming on.
He's going, way.
Yeah. Oh. We've covered mummy in it.
Yeah, what was I saying?
But exercising and...
Yeah, so I want to start doing a bit more exercising and an extra walk. So we thought one day next week we'll...
Do the community path,
because we've spoken again about how, Jill gets up a lot later than we do. So
yeah, it's a shame, isn't it?
We can't take him before work.
No,
which
we'd
is what we'd like
We'd love
to
to take him first thing in the morning. It'd just be lovely just to run up the lane with him, wouldn't it? Because he'd love it.
He'd absolutely love it. But so what we're going to do is do an early morning walk on our own. And
because his fitness is dropping as well, isn't it?
Yeah, he gets quite puffed now on shorter walks, and I don't believe it is because of his age. I know he's 9. Is he 9 now?
Yeah, he's 9. Thing is though, his age will be a factor, but it's also his fitness level has dropped, hasn't it? He's put a little bit of weight, and he usually loses weight in summer.
Yeah.
So he's going longer walks.
But also Jill's unable to take him.
She don't take him at all now, does
even
she?
for shorter walks now.
No.
So we are the sole walkers.
So 3 days a week's really not enough.
Yeah.
It should be at least an hour, 2 hours a day.
Mm.
He's probably getting 4 hours a week, isn't he, from us? And then she just chucks him out in the garden a bit and plays
lets him
ball.
play,
And plays ball in the garden.
So so we're going to try and get in an extra walk on our own. It'd be lovely if he could come along.
Yeah, he'd love it. He's been on the community park before, hasn't he?
Yeah, we had to keep him on the lead.
He has to be on the lead, yeah.
Which he wasn't too keen on, but he was very good actually,
He was very
wasn't
good,
he?
yeah.
I keep banging my ring on my cup. I'm going to take the ring off because actually I was watching a TV interview where somebody kept banging the ring on
That
the
was
mug. Daniela Westbrook, wasn't it? And it was quite it was very sort of loud on camera. Do the walk, take you along with us.
Yeah.
It's really lovely along there.
We did that on New Year's Day.
Yeah, that's what
we did. Video
we did
before, yeah.
And we haven't been there since, have we?
No, not along that path, no.
That's nearly 6 months.
Crikey.
So yes, we'll do that. I've actually written down today in our Happy Moments book some things that we wanted to talk about, because we always forget, what we wanted to say, and when we finish recording we say, oh, I didn't say so and so. So we've just got some bullet points there, but we normally talk about what we've done in the week, and you did that lovely Van Gogh painting, didn't you?
Yeah, it was good fun. Yeah.
Turned out really lovely. I was really pleased with it.
I'm not 100% happy with it. I need more work. I think I need to do a bit more practice. It's the technique. It looks such a simple technique, but it's so difficult. Really is difficult to get right. But then
but also I think when you're copying somebody else's style, it's harder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're not just using
same
your
mindset.
own.
But it was one of the best, wasn't he?
So I've probably flashed up a picture of that now, but I really loved it. I'll be listing it in my Etsy shop.
Yeah.
That one. And also during the week, now I showed you earlier on that colouring book that we bought from B&M, and we've both actually started doing some colouring, and it is very enjoyable.
It's addictive, isn't it?
It is very addictive. So I've been filming what I've been doing, and I was thinking of doing it as a separate video here on the channel for people who like that sort of relaxing visual,
It's like ASMR sort of, isn't it? Visual.
Yeah, but not sound wise, just visually. So I'll pop that in here as well, and Matt's I'll just show you a photo of, because you're not recording yours, are you? Because you either sit on the sofa doing it or sit in bed. And
it just stops us from doom scrolling, doesn't it?
I mean, you are worse than me.
I am terrible for it.
I sort of get to a point and I realise what I'm doing, and I think, no, stop, and just put the phone down.
Things I do that may include you, because I send you all the reels.
Sends me all the
reels of the cute kittens and little doggies and things.
But it's just
it is.
I think what annoys me about it, if you watch one thing, then that's all they show you.
Yeah, but that's how it works though.
Yeah, but rather than doing like a cross section of all the things that you've watched, it just seems that you watch one thing and they focus on that. So I watched a toddler trying to say purple, and it was really funny because he was sort of saying poo, 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 couldn't quite say purple. And then I keep getting shown all these kids trying to say all these different words. And, not really something I'm interested in, but just because I watched one particular video.
But that's how it works, because they think you're interested in that, so they're going to promote that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, again, it's the AI thing.
Yeah. And actually another thing that I watched, and now I keep getting shown, is people who are covered from head to foot in tattoos
and piercings
and on their faces, which really scares me. And then they show the person before, and I watched, actually we watched one with Stan, didn't we? And I said, oh, look at this, and now they keep showing me, but it's something that, because I think that's just so permanent, isn't it? But on your face.
Yeah, but people, they like that sort of thing, don't they? It's different strokes, different folks, I suppose.
I just, because I look at it from my point of view, and I think even I'd be wary of having a tattoo anywhere, I think, because if you make a mistake or if you suddenly think you don't like the design.
Yeah, it's permanent, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then I think it's a lifestyle choice, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Because I've often thought about having a tattoo, but it's
We thought maybe we'll do it for like the big birthdays.
Yeah,
like,
I might do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like
Well, my
when
uncle
we
did.
turn 40.
But my uncle did. He did his. I think he had his in his 60s. He had him because his nickname was Wolf at school, and he's had a massive wolf
Who was
on his
that?
arm. Derek.
All right.
A great big wolf on his arm. Yeah, he had done that when he was older. Never had any tattoos before. So if you're going to do it, do it. But
Make
not
sure
on,
you choose
but
the
just
right
not,
design.
Just not on your face. But yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, it's preference, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Everybody's
know,
different.
and some people probably look in the mirror and love that, but I just think, I don't think
No, it scares me. Yeah.
it would scare me. Thinking.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, so I won't be getting tattoos.
No.
Yeah, so also in the week I did a short where I talked about a list that I'd done for Matt's birthday a couple of years ago, and that's sort of what reminded me, and it was quite funny, wasn't it? But it's just a really nice gift, I think, just to tell. It doesn't have to be, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend.
Well,
it
Woody
could
did
be.
me a list this time, didn't he?
Yeah. For Matt's birthday, I always get him a card from Woody, and I pretend that Woody tells me what to put in it, and that he posts it through the phone. Oh no, yes, Woody did tell me. And then I put it through, put it on the doormat, pretend it's come through the letterbox. So I put a big lick on it, and teeth marks and things. But anyway, so I put a list in it from Woody to say why he loves Matt so much. Thank you for bathing me, thank you for brushing me, making sure my harness is on straight, not too tight, and things like that. It's just funny. It's just fun.
It's lovely.
You can do it for a really good friend, or brother, sister, your mum.
Yeah,
it's
you're
just
really good at things like that. You're really sort of quite imaginative, aren't you?
Yeah, but I bet if you sat down and thought about it.
Yeah, but you've got that flair for it, I think. Yeah.
Anyway, that's a really nice list to do. Look at that short if you haven't seen it, just for an idea.
Yeah.
But in that short, I did say if you would like to see other lists, then let me know. And a couple of people did say they would, because I keep quite a lot of lists, and I find that it helps me to be organised, but also then you get that really good feeling when you tick something off. And I recently made lots of lists for the whole house, really, and what we need to do in each room, even if it's just like little sorting out jobs and things like that. And I'm going to work through that list, and I'll probably do a few bits here on the channel as well. Mostly sort of tidying and things.
I wanted to do my workshop for me as well, didn't I?
Well, I don't mind helping you in your
a bit
workshop.
of organising. I want you to help me with that.
I will then. We'll film that.
The workshop's not bad, and the garage is getting there, but it just needs a little bit of neatening up and tidying up, sorting. Yeah, so you can help me with that. Yeah,
because you've got things, got certain tools in one drawer, and then you've got more in another drawer.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
No, it needs organising.
You need to have all of your spanners in one drawer.
Yeah, but then you've got different type of spanners for different things.
Yeah,
so
but we could separate that.
Yeah, we could organise it. Yeah, that'd be good fun. Actually, I enjoyed doing that. Yeah,
we did it once before it was all done out, didn't we?
Yeah, with the old roof on it.
So that's to be done as well. But I love making lists for things and find that it helps keep me organised. Means that I'm not going over and over in my head things that I've got to do the following week or whatever. And one that I really love to do, I call my worry warts list. And basically you just write down everything that's on your mind. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a big worry or something that makes you anxious and things like that. It's just anything that it might be something that you've got a deadline coming up for, and you know that it's due, but you really don't want to do it or whatever. And it can just be little things like that. It might even be that you need to get a birthday card for somebody or a gift or something like that. And I just empty it all out onto a list. So I'll do that probably as the first episode, and then tell you how I actually action that and how I work through it, to really clear as much
you get that
as
find
possible.
that therapeutic, don't you? Or...
Yeah, I think the thing is it's proven to be really helpful when you write things down.
Yeah.
That's the first sort of step of getting over that initial worry or anxiety of something. So I'll do that, and I'll do it as a separate episode. And if it's a popular one, I could even do like a little playlist of lists that I like.
List of playlists.
Yes, so that was that, and then we didn't go to the Motor Museum, as you know.
No, yeah.
But we have arranged to go with my sister, haven't we? Because she's got a day off work, so we'll pop along there then.
The weather was terrible that morning, and it's not something you can just spend a couple of hours there, because it's such a lovely village, isn't it?
Well, that's more what we thought. Even though the museum's inside, it's such a nice village. It would be a shame to go and not be able to walk around.
So we decided to go B&M instead, didn't we?
Yeah. We sort of went somewhere inside.
And then it brightened up in the afternoon, but we needed the whole day there, really.
Yeah.
So we're going to go early and have lunch there, didn't we? We decided to have lunch at home and go out to B&M in the afternoon. Banbury.
But it just makes it more special if it's a nicer day.
Yeah, you can have a look at the model village as well.
And the little model village as well.
Yes, that's all outside, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think the weather's going to be warming up next week.
Good.
Because we've got this warm front coming in, haven't we?
Well, you wanted to mow the lawn as
I've got to do the lawn. We've got some more weeding to do and gardening to do.
Yeah.
I want to put some of that compost down under the roses and bits and pieces, just to give them a bit of a boost and a feel. So we could use that. Yeah,
so we've got lots of sort of jobs planned.
We've got the rest of the marigolds to go in. I thought I might put the rest down the front.
Yeah,
some of the other ones.
Yeah, because they look nice.
Yeah, gives a bit of
bright,
doesn't it?
Yeah, so we'll do that.
Yeah, we could do that. I see, but your pots are growing nice, aren't they? Looking quite nice.
The pots are looking really nice, and I've got that orange and yellow one right outside my craft room window. So every time I sort of stand up, I peep out and have a look at it. So that's quite nice, and that's growing really nicely. And those, I keep wanting to call them Cornelius. They're not that. Can't think what they are now. Coleus, the leafy plants.
Oh right, yeah.
The sort of orangey ones are looking really good. What we'll have to do is a garden walk round just to show you how it's looking now.
That's a good idea.
You deadheaded all the osteospermums, didn't you?
And they're coming back up again,
all the
aren't they?
flowers are really coming up now.
But I need to deadhead the roses. Got the roses round the back gate as well, they need deadheaded.
Yeah.
I've got to paint the inside of the fence.
I don't think we've shown those, have we? Those
no, probably haven't.
Rambling roses.
Because I did actually cut, when I did I don't know if you saw in the previous video, we did the fence panel, didn't we? I cut them back, and now they've just, I think because I cut them back quite harsh, they've just gone quite crazy, haven't they?
So you're training them
trying to go over the fence and over the gate, But I've got to paint the other side of the fence as well.
Yeah.
And I've got to paint the garage as well. I've got loads to do, haven't we? But the weather's been terrible this week. We had loads of plans to do stuff in the garden this week, and it's just been so wet, hasn't it? So yeah, a bit of a shame, but I suppose it's English weather, isn't it?
Yeah. But other plans we were going to talk about, because we really enjoyed B&M, and I was really impressed with that Tesco's Homeware. There were some really nice things there, and I think that depends upon which Tesco's you visit, because we've got one. Well, there's one. Was it in Bicester, the last one?
A massive, ginormous one in Bicester, isn't they? Which is absolutely huge.
I can't remember where we went, where it wasn't a very big one, and you don't get as much. There was like one shelf, wasn't there?
That was Oxford, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah. But anyway, that was a really nice one in Banbury, so we'll go there again. But also, I saw an advert on YouTube last night for Primark Homewares, and a lady who does a lot of reviews of these sort of home shops was saying how good the homeware range is this year, and I quite like Primark.
There's a big one in Banbury.
So we'll pop along there as well and see.
Well, that's on the outskirts, but the other side of the outskirts, we've got to go through the town centre to get to it, but that's okay. But
the other thing as well is, at the moment, we're sort of between decorating, so obviously the bedroom will be next on the list. But until we've decided on, we want to keep the colours really neutral, like in here, but I'm thinking of adding just a little bit of colour.
Yeah, because we're going to change the wallpaper, brighten up a little bit, and give it a bit more of a lift. But
when I bought these curtains, I did notice that they also had sort of like a coral, almost sort of russet colour, the leaf. So the background was the dark cream, and it had like a different coloured leaf. And I like that sort of coral, dark peachy colour. But once you've chosen a colour, then you're sort of tied to that.
That's why we like to keep the actual ground or background, main palette as a neutral, and then you can add pops of colour here and there, can't you? Yeah. But I do like that colour, so I think it needs more thinking about. A little bit of warmth in there, and then the bathroom wallpaper we're going to change, but we're probably going to wait for that for a while.
Yeah, I want to wait to do the bathroom again, because I want to find the unit. before we start doing it, because the dark unit that we've got in there at the moment won't go with a lighter paper.
Yeah.
I'm a bit nervous that the camera might have stopped recording again.
Shall I check?
It did.
Oh, I've run out of memory. No, we're still all right.
We're still going?
Yeah, it's still all right.
All right then.
Stretch my legs anyway.
Yeah, so the Primark home haul will be another one.
Yeah.
And then I've had another contact regarding doing some promotional work.
Yeah.
But it's from, it's from Temu.
Yeah.
So they have asked me if I would like to do a clothing haul this time on this channel. I did some miniatures before over on my Little Bits and Pieces channel, but now they're saying would I like to do some clothing. So I really want to know what you think, because I know a lot of people don't like Temu because of the whole sort of company ethic thing. I mean, it's very much like Amazon.
They're just a
not
drop
everything
shipper,
is
aren't
made
they?
by
No.
Temu. They supply the goods from
many
companies.
factories. Yeah.
Let us know what you think. If you would like to see me try some Temu clothes, and I think when you've ordered, because Matt orders from
I
Temu,
order them from there a
things for
lot
your
of times,
workshop, don't you? And he's ordered, or I've added in a couple of bits and pieces, like a top here and there, just to see the quality. And I must say, I've been pretty pleased with the things that I have had from there quality-wise. But if you're a little bit worried about ordering from there or what the quality might be like, then I would be happy to do the clothing haul.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be a paid promotion
No.
either. It would just be a coupon. I choose some clothing to a particular value and then share my thoughts with you. So let me know, because if anybody here thinks they're not happy with Temu and then they don't like the company full stop, and it would actually put them off supporting us, then I probably wouldn't do it. So
But I think
so let me know what you think. So that's actually all I've got written down there for this chat. But one other thing we've been talking about quite a bit lately is doing extra videos. So probably not as a permanent thing, but we've talked about maybe doing a week of vlogs. Yeah. Like a vlog week. Just to see how it goes.
They'll be short, it won't be like the hour videos, they'll probably be like 10, 12, maybe 15 minutes.
Maybe half an hour.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Well, you know what they're like when
for chatting. So we probably quite, a lot shorter.
They will be shorter, and it wouldn't be like an entire span of subjects, like we do now.
Just one part of the day.
Maybe focus on one visit somewhere, one thing.
Just like a daily vlog, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So maybe we would like to do that. Hopefully that will be something you'll enjoy. But one thing we do want to say is thank you so much for the hypes.
Oh yeah.
And this is really working, because we were about 2 away from getting onto the leaderboard.
From the top 100,
the top 100
we were in number
in
7.
DIY.
We were number 7 in DIY, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is really good.
So I didn't actually know this, but it's all in categories. So there's a leaderboard, and each of the people get divided out into the categories. So there's DIY, there's fashion.
Yeah.
Can't remember any of the other.
I think it's automotive and things
automotive,
like that.
all things like that. There isn't actually a craft one. I didn't see. So I
I
presume
think that comes under
in
DIY. Yeah.
But the smaller channels like us actually get more hype points per hype.
Yeah.
So we get about 5,000 points every time you hit that hype button. And you can do it 3 times in a week. Now, if you save all your hypes for us, that's very much appreciated. But even if every one of you who watch this video give us 1 hype, we would be at the top of the leaderboard, the main leaderboard, and that would be really exciting.
That would be very exciting.
Just
to get onto the top 100 would be exciting.
Yeah.
Because then I think the algorithm actually promotes you more, doesn't it?
Yeah. So
So
just to get on. So what I'll do is I'm going to show you how to do it, just in case you don't know. I'm not ordering you to do it. I realise that I just pointed my finger. I'm not ordering you to do it. It would just be very much appreciated if you could. So I'll show you how you find that, just in case you don't know or don't know what it is. And it really is just a way of YouTube helping smaller channels to reach a larger audience. So on your mobile phone, go onto the Happy Moments with Julie channel, click on the latest video, and then where you see the comment section below, scroll left. Press the hype button, and obviously I can't hype my own video, so that's what it's telling me here. But you would then click on the button at the bottom, and it will show you how many points the video has now got. What was I going to say? Yes, because the bigger channel, so on my Happy Moment, on my Little Bits and Pieces channel, I don't get as many points. No. It's in the hundreds, not in the thousands. So the bigger the channel, the less points they get. Yeah. So if you can use your hypes on smaller channels, it benefits those people better. Yeah. So yeah, if you could just press that hype button, let's just see if we can do it.
That'd be lovely.
Well, top 100, like Matt says, would be nice, but if the more of you that do it, if we could get top 10.
If we get to top 5 of the DIY.
Yeah.
I think the top 5 of the DIY were all on the top 100 chart, weren't they? So yeah.
But just the more points.
Points prizes.
What do points make? Prizes.
Brucey.
I can't believe I just said Bruce Forsyth impression. Yeah, so if you could do that, that would be really appreciated. Wouldn't it be fun if we could get up there?
And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button.
That does really help.
Yeah.
And drop the comment and a thumbs up.
Comments.
The comments and the
cheeky thumbs up, as Dainty Diary says. Yeah, and it's all really appreciated. We're still loving doing it.
Oh yeah.
We love your comments, and
we get some lovely comments, some really lovely comments. Yeah, it's really nice sort of little.
It's like a little community.
Little family we're building up, isn't it? It's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So do
some
leave
regular
comments.
Names. And
we
things.
do read them all, and then probably once a week I try to go through and reply and things. But we read them as they come through because they pop up on my phone. So we read through them all, don't we?
There's some lovely ones. Yeah, really good.
It's really nice, and thank you as well for the advice on the hedge.
Oh yeah, the box.
So it looks as though we might have to.
I think we might have to take it out.
Which will be quite a big job because it's probably a couple of metres. Yeah, Stan would help. Yeah. That's the thing with Stan, isn't it? Because he comes over for lunch, and we obviously don't expect him to do anything. No. That's not why he comes. No. But he will say, anything you want doing? Yeah. Because he
rewired my workshop. He started rewiring the garage.
Yeah.
He wants to finish doing some wiring extension to my metal shed, which one uses as a pen.
But he's an IT expert as well, so if ever we have any computer problems,
I'll
sort that for you.
He's a whiz on the old computer. He's brilliant.
But he just loves doing things like that, so he loves to help out, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a good friend. Really good friend.
Yeah, he's a good friend. I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what else we've actually got planned for this one.
We'll go for a walk tonight, weather permitting. Burn off that.
I think it will be okay. I think we'll walk about 10 miles.
If it's a bit cooler, we might go a little bit further with Woody, see how he is.
Yeah, we're trying to go different routes each time we walk because I love getting the footage for you to see. And Matt always says, "Oh, that's the same as before." So I say, "No, it's not, because today there's a pink flower there that wasn't there last week." So I sort of pick things out like that, and I really love filming all those sections for you.
Yeah, we could try and we could go onto the bottom of the bridle path and go left, and then over the heath.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, a little bit further, isn't it?
And
we'll see how Woody is as well.
Uphill as well.
Yeah, we'll see how Woody is. We don't want to tax him too much.
We can always take a rest, can't we?
Yeah, I can put him on the lead as well if he gets too. Because he doesn't know his own weaknesses, does he? So he thinks he's still a little puppy and runs around like a maniac.
So he sort of darts off to go across the field. He'll sort of go 100 yards and then think, "What am I doing?"
And just walks back.
Yeah.
Oh, poor little bear.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll leave it there, and if we don't do anything between now and the walk, we'll see you out in the field.